to the PennyLys Podcast. Tuba, 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 tuba. Welcome to the PennyLys Podcast. Tuba, 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 tuba.
Welcome to the PennyLys Podcast. Yeah, we made it, and we're back. It's been a little while, hasn't it?
We had a momentary break.
Yeah,
Lapse.
and then we're going to do this one and have another break.
Oh, don't spoil the ending.
I'm tired. So good.
But
so
we're not
good.
by ourselves.
We are not. We have a special guest.
We do.
As we have been for most of this season.
We've done really well, actually.
Yeah.
Lots of guests.
Did you organise a intro for?
Yeah, I sent it through to you so you could read it out.
Okay. Oh, here it is. All right. Our pocket rocket trendsetter, loud Scorpio go-getter, but don't get her upsetter, a party animal cheerleader, so much fun. Welcome to the podcast, Lana Banana.
Oh my God.
You love it?
I'm impressed. Doesn't even cut it.
Yeah, it's like I'm impressed, I'm angry, all at the same time. Why did you call me a pocket rocket?
She knows why.
Yeah, I just thought
knows
that
why.
I gave James some tips on what I thought would be entertaining to use as your introduction. So you're welcome.
Does it make you happy?
You have a lot
Doesn't
of
even describe it.
Well,
So much
Trying so
happiness.
hard to be.
welcome to the podcast.
I'm honoured. Thank you for having me.
As you should be.
Yeah.
As you should be. On it. This is the PennyLys Podcast. It is a glorious, glorious thing to be given the opportunity to jump on.
Absolutely. And I think sometimes when I speak to people and extend the invitation that they don't realise we don't offer that to just anyone.
No.
Well,
Not everyone.
Yeah.
I thought I
Most
might have to
people.
audition. So I did plan an
What if
audition
this
song.
is your audition?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Take it away.
My song is going to be the Qantas theme song.
My God.
You Still Call
Go.
Australia Home.
Okay, great. And go.
No. No. You said you don't need to audition. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I really wish we made people audition. No. Do you just want me to talk while you're singing in the background? Yeah, okay. We don't make people audition, but I would like to in future. Just so people took it seriously.
I did take it seriously. I
You did.
come with notes.
Yeah,
Don't forget
with a
the
book.
exits are here,
Yeah.
here, and here.
Yes.
I don't know.
This way.
Have we had anyone bring a
Remember
book?
to blow that whistle.
Have we had anyone bring a book?
Am I the first?
I think you probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think
We've
so.
had gifts of books,
Yes.
but they haven't held it the whole way.
No.
So I'm already top of the ladder in terms of ranking.
Well, I guess how much it depends how much you like books and notes. So I guess for lists it would be right up there.
And sorry, how do you feel about books and writing?
Yeah.
I am a whore for a list.
Oh, did you say for a list? Is that what for a list?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, for everyone that's new to watching this podcast, because there usually is a few, this podcast is very casual. It's like watching friends talk about the most random things, like bed socks to aliens wearing bed socks. So everyone can obviously join in with the conversation. We generally send out the questions on Instagram beforehand. Well, at least one. So you can join in and throw some comments in that YouTube channel comments section of the thing. Anyway, so we've got our normal random questions that we'll go start with. We're going to ask Lana some questions
We need
just
to get to know her.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, our special guest.
Should we play Incoherent with Lana?
Yeah, I believe
Wait,
so.
before
There's
I
a
have
game.
I
There's
do
a
have a
game.
question though.
Yeah, okay.
Who do I look at? Do I look at that one or either of you? Because I feel like
This is awkward.
This is awkward.
okay.
There
you
is
can
no
look
cameras here.
you can look
They're
at-
not even there.
You can look at any
How
of us.
lucky.
Any of the
I'll
four
stare at
of
the
us that are
dogs.
here.
Stare at the dogs. Yeah.
I'll stare at the dogs.
I actually got a comment about the dogs.
What about them?
You know how Callie sometimes sits here?
And you pat her,
I'm patting her like this, and she's black.
and you can't
So
see
you can't see her. It just looks like I'm having a good time here.
That
Yeah.
is. Did you like that comment?
Yeah, you
And
like
yeah.
respond?
Yeah.
Were you like,
Yeah.
thank you for your feedback. I take this on board.
Yeah.
I'll move my camera up slightly higher so you can see less.
I'll take that as
so
my
it's not just
performance review.
sometimes.
Yeah, I use that feedback for training and security purposes.
Training purposes.
Yeah.
so-
And then we're going to do a deep dive. You brought deep dive stuff.
Yeah, it's all on Lana.
Oh, Lana's got it all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
So what
Yeah.
What is it? What are we talking about?
What we're going to do is we're going to take a walk through some of the funnier sides of the way that medicine and health has played out in history.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know a little bit about this too, and I think there is some funny shit.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, I think there's some good stuff that we are going to talk about. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit random, but we'll see. As every conversation, we start with one thing and then just end up talking about something entirely different.
Okay, good.
So, yeah.
Tangents.
So low expectation.
I think the expectations
bar.
are that we go on tangents. So there's a high expectations for many tangents.
Done.
That's just what happened.
That is my middle name. Lana,
great.
Tangents.
Oh, I didn't know that. I could have put that in your
Such
intro.
a weird middle name.
It
though,
is.
isn't it? I've never
Is
heard
it
that
French?
before.
Mum?
Well, my
The
mum's
tangent?
German.
Tangent?
German.
Oh, German.
There we go.
Okay.
German. Tangents. That sounded French. Anyway, shall we get into these questions?
Yeah, let's do a question.
All right. So this is the first question.
Okay. ready.
You'll notice that it's the first question because this is the first question I ask. Unless we edit it around and I put this question last, but we don't generally do that. So
Okay.
the question is,
I'm ready. I'm ready, Ed.
which celebrity do you think has skeletons in their closets? And what do you think their likely skeletons are?
Okay.
A physical skeleton or just like, some drama and some tea?
I mean,
Let's go both. Why
yeah,
not?
I'm interested in
Give me
both.
both answers. Look,
know
I'm not
what?
going to restrict your answers.
No. It's those ones you least expect, right? So who are the ones that you love, are those heroes, right? So
Well, everybody loves Raymond.
So Raymond.
I actually had that as a funny story to talk to you guys about, Rain Romano.
Really?
Yeah, but it's probably not an on-camera one.
So you think he's got skeletons in his closet? So that was me. I brought that up. Whoops.
For sure. Absolutely, for sure. But
Who do you think of first?
well, it's only because it's come out recently, Will Smith.
Okay.
So you think there's more?
Oh, absolutely. Like
What
who-
else?
Brad Pitt. Nah,
so
that's
hold
an
on.
easy one.
Will Smith, what was come out recently about Will Smith?
Well, it's not about him about him specifically was that potentially he is a part of the Illuminati, which isn't unknown, but a part of potentially I don't want to say it online, PDOD.
What's that?
Just
Liz?
that one.
He potentially activities that you wouldn't want to be involved
Yes,
in.
yeah.
We don't want to talk about.
people. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And his
Yeah.
wife is just a cover, right? So Jada Pinkett Smith is a cover.
Well, that's kind
That
of...
their whole marriage is a sham, and
But then
Yep.
she kind of not doubled down on it, but she highlighted the fact that she had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was kind of like, what?
So
You're not
this was
helping the
last year,
situation.
wasn't it?
What's still going on even now? She's
Yes.
finally come clean and said who she cheated on Will Smith with, and
Yes.
What,
it's all
so
just-
hold on. So
Yeah.
Will Smith seemed to know all about it. So it was like communication
Yeah.
was open. It was like this was happening.
Yeah. But the thing that kind of threw me
Is
was
media making this more of a drama than it is, or is there
I
something
think
more to it?
they initially I was a bit suspect. They are actually the people who keep bringing it up now. They keep bringing it up.
Big Willie just wants some media attention.
Yeah, correct.
well, even though all of this controversy, he still had his movie Bad Boys.
Bad boys for life.
That one come
Yeah,
out with
okay.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's like, so there are things in society if you have a big enough status that you can get away with.
Okay. What did
Okay,
he get
so Will
away
Smith-
with getting cheated on?
No, about the other
connections with P Diddy and then all the stuff that's came out with Puff Daddy,
like
P Diddy,
underage and
yeah,
Oh, okay.
all
yeah,
that,
potentially that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So
yes,
maybe that. I reckon
for the nice guys.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Nah.
Nobody wants it to be true. But,
Correct.
You know, she's
That's
sneaky.
why I think
She's-
everyone
Like
would
what?
be slight.
like, tell me what?
Like everything she does has some sort of secret thing
No,
going on
do you
with
know
it.
what? I would
there's
not
a little
have.
there's a little secret about her next release that goes
and
out
I
in the
love
media
Taylor
thing.
Swift. I love her, and I'm
She'd be
just
good at it.
saying, I think she has enough money that she could pay off anything that she wanted to do.
You know
if
what's
she-
going to happen right
Guys.
now? We're
What?
going to get Swift bombed.
yeah,
For
I'm not
sure.
guys, I'm not going to sit here and like deal with this blasphemy against Taylor. No, nah.
Okay,
That's
so
gonna
not
happen.
Taylor Swift.
No,
do
no,
you,
no, no.
Do you have any
We
thoughts?
just got Swift bombed.
Bye. Me.
do you have any other?
Me, Ray
Yeah.
Romano. I said Ray Romano. Yeah, for sure. Like he's actually a gangster and he deals with cocaine.
Well, on that same line.
Dealing and
In the
wheeling?
same gang?
Dealing and wheeling.
As Ray?
No, but in the same loved, can't do anything wrong kind of vibes. Owen Wilson.
Oh.
Owen Wilson is in so many movies.
Yeah.
He's always that
He's a
lovable,
lovable, nice guy.
lovable goof.
He's cheeky though.
He is.
Like-
yeah,
he is.
He's
Yeah.
killed someone. He's killed someone. Guaranteed. It was an accident. though.
100%.
But he's killed
And he's
someone.
just
Yeah,
like, I didn't
he'd
mean to
laughed
do
them to
it.
death. They had a heart attack while laughing. That's what's happened there.
Yes.
All right, next question. Have you named your car?
Yeah, it's called Yari.
Yari. Okay.
So I have my Yaris.
yeah.
His name is Yari. We've been together for 10 years. And then I have a white car, a Hyundai.
Okay.
I personally didn't name him. I didn't name her. But when we were sorting out a new car, so we need a name. And so we asked my partner's youngest, who was like 11 at the time, said, Sonny, what do you think we should name the new car? And he was like, Christina. All right. Okay.
Oh, so funny.
No follow-up questions.
Yeah, right.
Just so the car's
Christina.
Christina.
Christina, yeah. And that's how we refer to Yari and Christina.
So
Which car do you want to take? I'll take
It's
Christina.
funny you say that. So we're getting a new car. It's
We
very
are.
super exciting.
Yeah.
And it's not you're getting a new car. Liz is
Yeah,
getting
it's a we.
Tesla.
I'm getting a Tesla.
I keep saying we, but
Yeah.
we all know. So it's a silver Tesla.
Yes.
What do you think she should call it?
I need to name her.
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
It's not going to be Svetlana.
Because your name's Lana.
Why
I
is
just
there
wanted
too
to add
many?
it in there.
Like Svetlana? Too many?
No, there's an
punchy.
association.
Anyway, so that and I was asking the guys at work the same question
do they
as
have any
well.
good
So
ideas?
like cars or like motorbikes, what would you call them? And the conversation came up about Harley Davidsons, and you know they're obviously these chunky motorbikes and stuff. And what would you call that? And Patricia was the first thing that came out of someone's mind. So Patricia.
Wow. Okay. I was actually thinking of something like cool and snappy, like around like a silver bullet I thought something to do with like a silver penny. This is where I was trying to get really tricky about like
tequila, like the silver tequila.
So like a nickel or something.
well, I don't know.
You could call it nickel front.
So anyway, or Silverfront? I don't know. Silverado? No, I bet people call their cars that all. Anyway, I don't know.
Silverback.
But if you have any ideas, I'm
what's
open.
what's the ape's name?
Yeah, it's a silverback.
Silverback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silverback.
Yeah.
What was
So
that? What was the one that Harambe was it? Call it Harambe.
Done.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Harambe.
Did you have an idea? Because I noticed you put your hand up.
I was just wondering. Why we weren't going with Svetlana, but that's fine.
Yeah, we can chat about that later. But
Okay.
you know how when people are trying to name their children and they're like, oh no, I went to preschool with someone whose name was that. I cannot. Do you know, like, I want to name my son Jason.
Yeah.
No, I went to school with this boy Jason.
they
He
were
pulled
horrendous.
he
Okay,
pulled every girl's hair. Like I can't
Okay.
name them Jason. So it's just an association. That's all.
Jason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. It's not Jason.
Jason, stop it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's why.
Okay,
So
so
not
if
Svetlana.
anyone's watching this, what do you think we should call it? Yeah, and if you've got Harley Davidson motorbike ideas, you know what I mean, show
Yeah.
them in the
Yeah.
comments as
Yeah.
well.
Patricia.
Patricia.
Anything better than Patricia?
If you think Christina is a cool car name,
Christine Carney. Yeah. Like,
Actually,
like
Lana,
and subscribe.
Can you ask Sunny?
yes.
And I'll send you a picture of my car. Can you ask Sunny what my car should be called?
that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
great.
smartest kid in the world, Christina. Okay.
Okay.
Christina.
Okay. Christina. Done.
I love it.
Send me tomorrow
I
and
will.
I'll ask him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Lana had a question.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a question.
Yeah. She brought
So
a question.
good.
She's so organized.
Did you have a question, Liz, as well?
Yeah, I sent it to you earlier.
That's right.
What's your question?
Well, I didn't know that you were going to ask me that question, but
What
it's kind of
question?
along the same, like, so
Yeah.
in all of the movies that have ever been made,
Okay.
if you could star in one and be the lead in it, which movie would it be? And you know what? You don't even have to give a why, but if you want to, give a why. Who would it be and why?
Okay.
Star.
Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you know who you would do?
I think I would want to be in Clueless.
Okay. And
Yeah.
who would you be in Clueless?
Well, I would replace Alicia Silverstone.
Okay.
Yeah, because
call.
I would obviously be the lead. I'm definitely sassy enough. I don't think that I'm the cute best friend. I don't think I could play that as well.
As Taj.
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy, R.I.P.
Yeah, I know.
Love.
She does it brilliant. I don't think I could do that. But I just feel as though, I could definitely do that, like preppy, especially when she's like driving and then, or like when she gets her parking ticket and she's like, third notice, I didn't get the first two. And like, what was the first one? And he's like, the ticket's the first one. Like, I just feel like I could
You
play
could
that
get away
role.
with that.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I think
Oh,
that'd
I
be like, you're a revelation.
Yeah. So I would go. There's a couple of them, but I'm going to stick with this one.
Yeah.
So I like Star Wars. I wouldn't be a Luke Skywalker because that just
Okay.
doesn't fit with me. It's
Yeah.
very sort of faith-driven, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
I'm
I'm
gonna
more
do
of
the
a
right
scoundrel,
thing.
right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I'd be Han Solo for sure. Han Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not the sister fucker, is he? Isn't?
No.
No, that's Luke.
That's Luke Skywalker.
I'm not up to
And
date
he
on my
did-
Star Wars.
I think they kissed.
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
kissed.
have sex, but
Yeah. They mouth fucked.
I'm sorry, I'm not up to date on Star Wars. Excuse me.
But
yeah,
yeah,
no.
definitely that.
no.
Okay,
The Han
good.
Solo thing. Well, what about would you be the lead in the Han Solo movie, the one just about him? 'Cause
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like
that'd
that
be cool
young
too.
scoundrel. Like,
Yeah, either one. Like all of them. I'd take all of
Yeah.
it. All of Han Solo's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you thought of your answer to this?
I was so more focused on getting your answers, but
Okay.
it's probably a little bit cliche.
Okay.
I am a 90s.
Shy.
I don't know if you know that I am a 90s baby.
You?
I know.
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst, Bring It On.
Yeah.
Tora.
Is that the dance one?
The cheerleading.
Yeah,
Cheerleading.
cheerleading.
Yeah.
What is her name
Is that
again?
the one with-
Tora. No.
I don't know what
Oh
her
my
character's
God,
name
it's
is.
going to kill me right now.
Is that
We're going
Jazz
to edit
Hands?
this out.
Yeah.
Is that Jazz Hands
Yeah.
one? I
See-
use Jazz Hands like all the time at work.
In that movie, I wouldn't replace Kirsten Dunst.
Why? Because she is
Because
amazing.
is it Eliza Dushku that's in it? That would be me.
That
would be the one
that
I'd wanna
was
play.
Stop changing your mind.
No, actually.
No, but if the movie was if it had
that
to be that
is
movie.
a teenager's sexual moment where you're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
What's going on here?
going on?
What's going
yeah,
on?
great call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually love this question, and it's actually really funny because this is similar to the question that I put up onto the PennyLys Podcast. So the question we put up was, if you could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be?
Oh.
So it's very similar. So I won't just be like, let's ask that question again. I'll just say it like I just did, and then give you the answers of what people
Okay, great.
said.
Yeah.
Someone said Yoda because they
easy.
felt like they'd be wise.
Yeah. Okay.
Oz 40.
Who's that?
Oz 40. So this is one
it a book?
of our mates, Sean
This is a
Ford.
person.
So absolute legend. I just docked his name. Anyway, but yeah, he said he would be Wolverine because he feels like he looks like Wolverine. So he's been on the podcast.
Yes.
He's been on the podcast
Twice?
now.
Yeah.
Is it twice?
Yeah.
Twice.
Wait, and this is my first?
Yeah.
this is your first. Yeah.
Some people have been on here 4 times.
Three or four
4
times, yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
hope that I'm like number one ranking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Look, there's tabs.
And we
Yeah.
wouldn't say this to everyone that's on there.
No,
Surely.
don't
On
watch
here
any
at
other
all.
episode.
Don't watch any of this.
But yeah, he thinks he looks like Wolverine.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
He does.
And
Sorry, do
Deadpool
other
and
people-
Wolverine came out.
Do other
and-
people think he looks like Wolverine?
Yeah. It was funny. We went and had a look at a vehicle the other day, and he was going to get me to ask, "Don't you think my brother looks like Wolverine?" I was, but yeah, I didn't because I'm not. I don't want to
10
embarrass
years old.
him or
You don't
anything.
want to embarrass him when the guy's like, nah.
Nah.
Not really.
Why are you saying this to me?
Well, yeah. Who are you?
Why are you asking?
Who are you?
We're not like 10 in the park and being like, do you think my friend looks like Wolverine?
My friend's Wolverine. Yeah, no. And then Doug, who I used to work with,
Oh, yeah.
absolute legend. He said Joker. He just wants to fuck shit up and have a good laugh.
Chaotic.
Oh.
Let's have a great
chaos.
time. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to
Sounds a
just
bit
let
deep,
go for
though.
a bit?
Oh, I
It's
couldn't
deep.
do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the Joker role.
No, me neither.
Not even for a day.
Oh, I could.
There we go. That's all we need to know about you. Just with no care, like just because it.
Yeah, take a lot. I could get there though.
So the definition though,
Get there.
I could get there.
at the end of that movie, when he's walking away and it blows up and
Which
he
one?
doesn't turn around.
Heath Ledger one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
duh. Yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I would.
You'd have to look around to look at the fire.
Oh, correct. I would be panicking and being
What if
like,
you knew it was being filmed? You could see it later.
it wasn't that. The level of confidence that
I
he
know.
had.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
me, I would be like walking and then be like, oh, did I do it? Like, is it gonna go? Like, did I do it? Should I go back?
Should
I'd be
I
like,
check?
oh, I'll just wait here. Oh, I should walk a bit further. Oh, I'll just go back. Like,
So wait,
there
so
would
you're
be
an
no.
arsonist. You're an arsonist. You light the fire and then you're like, I want to stick around and watch what happens.
Well-
yeah, you're an arsonist.
No,
Good to know.
not right. Not currently, nor do I intend on that being the case. I'm just saying I'd find it uncomfortable to just walk away.
And not look.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know.
But
Just-
it's a good one, Doug. I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it too.
All right. Is there
I'm
any,
sorry I
other,
called you an arsonist.
any other questions we've got here?
No further questions,
All
Your
right.
Honour.
I've got one more question I think we should ask.
Okay.
Which one should I do? Oh, this one's so good. All right. This is a situational one. Are you ready?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
ready.
You take a little drink first.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
this gets
yeah.
serious.
Me? Oh, Jesus. I might need a refill after this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. Refills are deserved.
Encouraged.
and
Encouraged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You've gone back in time. The year is 900 AD. Your clothing's a bit weird for the locals. Mm-hmm. They think you're a jester. And they take you to the king for entertainment. On the way, they tell you he's an angry king and he's known for having jesters thrown in the dungeon if they fail to entertain them.
Okay.
What would be your act? Or your trick?
What am I going to do to be entertaining?
You go first, please. Set the scene.
Well, maybe. Oh, I'm pretty uncoordinated, so I'd probably just trying to do situational humor. Like what I could do, let's say, can everyone give me their clothes?
Clumsy humor. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Everyone give me their clothes and I'll just try and put on as many clothes as I can over the top and keep going. And, as it is, I struggle to like put on pants. I'm going to fall over. Like that's not great. So just keep trying to put on as many layers of clothing. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind of just me
that's
struggling. And, the more it goes on, how you keep doing something and it gets funnier because you keep doing it
Yeah.
and it's harder and harder. So that's probably off
That's
the top
what
of my
you
head.
do.
That's probably what I do. I don't actually have any skills.
So what happens when everyone's
shit.
naked around you?
You're
I
just
go,
like,
ta-da!
And this is where the origination of just think of the audience as naked came
yes.
from. Yeah.
Could you imagine if that's actually where it came from?
Yeah.
I'm like Emperor's New Clothes.
It definitely is.
Okay.
What would you
That's
do?
my act. You're on after me, so how do you follow that?
He just goes, not funny, dead. Out.
Probably dead. Oh, come on. What would you do?
Yeah.
What would you give a shot at?
I am one that has been blessed in this world with absolutely no talent. Zero. But I could juggle. I know that sounds like so classic. That's like a boring answer. Like boo. Everyone's gonna be like,
Is
well,
it
I'm
good juggling? Could you juggle
sure.
like baby chickens or something like that?
Ooh. Well, I'm trying to think, like, what is that? 900 AD.
So what's around then? Yeah, baby chickens would be around.
Well, and I'm not like this physique. In my mind, I'm like a 6 foot tall man.
Okay.
So I can imagine me juggling, like bottles of like ale or something like that. Yeah, like something good.
Could you do it whilst on a balance beam, like with something underneath? Like,
Yes.
could you just have a plank and like a can?
Oh, so these are
and
imaginary
then-
skills, aren't they?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Just do
Sorry.
anything.
yes. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, great.
Just for that effect.
Yeah.
And he's like,
And
sweet,
a bucket
cool.
on your head, and then
Yeah.
all good.
So then he lines us up and he's like, oh, Lana, you were the better one. Alyssa,
Correct.
sorry.
See you later.
Gotta go.
It is true in comparison.
Let me tell you a story of a real jester.
In 900.
900 AD. Oh, it was probably 1100. Let's see. Doesn't matter. His name was Roland the Farter.
No.
Yeah, so Roland the Fart on known contemporary records as Roland Le Farter.
He was French.
A medieval flutist who lived in the 20th century England. He was given Hemmingstone Manor in Suffolk, 12 hectares, 30 acres of land in return for his services as jester for the King Henry II. Each year he was obliged to perform unum saltum et or whatever, one jump and one whistle and one fart for the King's court at Christmas.
One jump, one whistle, and a fart.
So he got 30 acres for farting at the King's Christmas party. Yeah, imagine being so good at farting.
Wow.
I'm sure at this day and age there's some sort of kink for that. That someone's getting
paid for farting.
Someone's getting paid for that.
30
Surely.
acres of state. But like, imagine being so famous that about farting that you're talking about them 900 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's not going to be me. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't have a skill like
Sorry.
that. Although
to let you down.
maybe
Disappointing,
this is a
really.
thing. Is there a random skill that I have like that I've not honed?
You haven't
It's like he's gone, what's my unique talent? And then let me just be real niche and just develop that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you fart on command?
No.
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 Okay.
So
That's all right.
that kind of rules it out. I'm thinking it might be another skill that I have rather than
Something
farting.
other than farting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like I can clean really well. Like I can. Like,
You're a good cleaner.
Oh, that's
Do you think
so
they're going to talk
stereotypical
about
though,
it
isn't
in like 2,000 years to come?
But if you think maybe this podcast.
Maybe
might
if
talk
you were
about.
a mobster called the cleaner.
Well, you know, Alyssa's name is the.
Is it?
Exterminator.
You're exterminator.
Yeah.
Really? You're
Yeah.
wild.
Sorry,
No.
we won't bring that up.
It's fun.
No,
I have a
good job.
reputation
You have
Yeah.
a reputation to
because
hold.
I'm a gangster.
I have a reputation. Hi. Oh, that's amazing. Well, those are some fun questions. I
Yeah,
feel like
it
we've
was
got
good.
to know you through some dumb questions. It was really good.
Oh, I hope you know more about me than you did before.
I do.
So much more about you. Are you feeling comfortable now to get into some games time and maybe
Yes.
some of your stuff that you brought along?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
great.
Let's do
go.
it.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we're back.
We are back. I'm excited. I have a puppy.
So good.
You've changed your hairstyle and removed a jacket.
Yeah, it was getting hot in here.
Oh, I was going to put a jacket on. I'm glad I didn't.
I did have the heater on earlier.
Yeah, that's what it is, I think. I was feeling so uncomfortable.
So it wasn't that those questions were really heating up the room.
I don't think so.
No, okay, not the questions. Okay, cool. Well, let me just sort
You're
out
a
that
jester
heater.
that's farting. Yeah, really heating up the room there.
Things are getting spicy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's time for some game time. Sing along, Lana.
Perfect.
All right, perfect. It's game time. Gotta get a little game time in you, in your face, in this place. Oh, yeah. It's game time.
All I can think of is Beck pulling out that maraca.
That was so good.
Sorry. Should we not have prepared me for that?
Well, you did the introduction with no preparation, to be fair.
Yeah,
And
it was
paused
really good.
as James came in. Yeah,
really
it
good.
actually, you watch it back, considering like watching it, you'll realize you had no idea what was coming.
The
so
person after me is going to struggle. Struggle.
expectations are so high.
Good luck to them.
Beck's episode was last one.
Yeah.
And she had the physical maracas
So
come out.
when it came out to
When
that,
it
she
came
was
out
like,
to this,
I didn't get told to bring an instrument.
yeah.
we didn't
She's
ask her
obviously
to.
watched
She
a couple
just-
of episodes. Under the bus. How's it feel?
Yeah.
What's it look like
Great.
under the bus?
No, it's good actually. From down here, I
Comfy
didn't
under
want
there.
it to cramp or hinder my creativity and
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
impact
great.
on him.
That's 100% a good excuse.
I was going to say that's like a brilliant excuse. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
But
Something
excuses aren't going to help you in game time.
Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
for game time. So game time this week, we introduced a game a few weeks ago
Yeah.
now, and we've played it a few times on maybe like
So
3 or
fourth?
4.
Yeah, this is our
episode.
4th round, I think.
So this is Incoherent. So basically, we'll send you a message. You have to guess what that message means. It's all jumbled up words.
Yes.
You have to say it out loud once, and then Alyssa gets to say it out once.
And then
you
we
both have
keep-
to try and guess it. First to guess it gets a point.
Should I have told you I have dyslexia before we joined this?
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia?
I think
yeah.
it works better for you
Yeah.
if you do have
because
it.
I can like make it work. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't like if you actually get held back when you're looking at the words as they actually are.
Oh, great. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So it
so-
actually will make sense. I should win this.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
pressure's
first to what is it? First to 5?
How many have you got?
Is it? Oh, I got
8.
Yeah, I got 8 or 9.
Okay, awesome.
I don't
And
know,
it's out of
who's
the
giving
3 of
it?
us.
No.
No, it's just you two
It's
because
just
I've
us.
seen them.
Someone needs to prepare
I
the
had to
questions.
prepare. Okay, so have you got your phone? Because it's going to come through on your phone.
Okay,
Ready.
great.
I'm going
It's my
to
new
send
phone.
it through in just 1
Let me
second.
do my eye. There we go.
It's not timed. You can say it as many times as you like.
We just go
Make sure you
backwards
say
and
it out
forwards.
loud because we've found in the past that not saying it out loud makes terrible content.
It does.
You're just sort of sitting there and I'm asking questions. What do you think?
Yeah. So you're going to say it.
Anyway,
I'm going to say it. You're going to say
I
it.
go first
I'm going
as
to
the
say
guest.
it. Whatever you want.
Okay.
it's coming through right about now.
Okay. There you go.
Lana, you can go first.
Say it out loud.
I have to repeat what I think this is.
No, just say it out loud. Just read it.
I'll give you hints
Out loud.
throughout the way.
Out loud.
You got to say it out loud.
I feel like I need an accent on this.
Yes, it helps.
Computerfrus. A compass.
It's not a compass. Liz, what do you got?
Computerfirus.
Cool. Do you know what it is, Liz?
No, I know the first part, but I don't know the last part.
Okay, cool. Say it out loud, Lana.
Lana, you have to say it out loud. Lana,
I don't know.
come on.
No, I haven't got this right at all.
That's okay. Just say it out loud. Try your accent.
Like what accent?
No, it'd be computerfus. Computerfus. Is this an actual word?
It
It
is.
is,
It's a
yeah.
word or a phrase.
Yeah, it's words or a phrase or a couple of words.
Computerfirus.
Have you got it yet?
No, I can't work out the last part.
Should I leave?
No, you shouldn't.
Please stay.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it.
What is it?
Computer virus.
It is
Computer
virus.
Virus.
It's
Very
that third
good.
word is split.
There
Aye.
it is. Good job, guys.
It took me a bit.
Good
I got
job.
computer and I couldn't work out the last part.
I didn't get any of it. So 1 point to you.
It just
Look, so what we've found in the past is
Yeah.
it generally takes a couple
To
before you
get
get
into
into
it.
it.
Okay,
so
so
let's
it's a
use that
trial.
one as
Yeah.
a practice.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
use that as practice.
okay. Yeah, that's
Because
fine.
Liz has had a go before.
Yeah.
So we'll use that one as a practice.
Yeah.
And now we'll go for it.
Okay,
so
great.
the score is 0
So
all.
first
Yeah.
to 5.
Okay, great.
All right. Next one is coming through right about now.
Okay. So, Abe lesson indie skies.
Now you get to say.
Now you get to say it.
You can put the pauses in different spots. So halfway through words, you can use accents. You can speed up parts, slow bits down.
But you have to say it out loud because it's a podcast.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like you covered that, and I was just like,
face right now.
Abe lesson in disguise.
You got it?
Abe lesson in disguise.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got?
Have you got it?
Yeah,
What is it?
something in disguise.
Yeah. A blessing in disguise.
Oh, that's lovely.
Isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally
Okay,
chose
so you're
that
getting
one.
there. See how like the first couple, like you kind of get used to what you're listening for.
Yes.
So who gets that then?
Me,
Oh, yeah. Good job, Liz.
you didn't get the full part of it. Come on,
All
you
right, the
get-
next one's coming
I got
through
it earlier. I gave you a bit longer.
right now.
Okay, weed owns 10 ditch ants.
This one's a little bit harder.
Okay.
It's a tiny bit harder. Yeah.
Something on a tangent.
Nope. You got to
just
say
gotta
it out loud.
loud.
So what helps is if you just literally read it. So weed owns 10 ditch ants.
Well, I think you should ask the people listening to this and put it in the comments and go like, what do you think?
That's what we do.
Oh,
But they can hear it. So
Yeah.
when they can hear it. So if you actually need to listen to me when I say it, that's why we have to take turns. Because by listening to each other, you end up getting it. So that's why you have to say it out loud.
okay. Isn't my turn to say it out loud?
Still.
Weed owns 10 ditch ants.
Great. Weed owns 10 ditch ants.
Weed owns Tangidanch.
Weed owns 10 ditch ants.
You know what it is again, don't
I
you?
only know part of it. I can't work out the other part of it.
The first part or the last part?
The last part I can't work out.
So weed owns 10 ditch ants.
Weed owns 10 ditch ants.
Will I be the first person on this podcast to go 0-5?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
Correct us in the comments if we're wrong.
Weed.
Oh, I got it.
You got, oh.
Yeah.
What is that?
We don't stand a chance.
It is. We don't stand a chance. What does that mean you're up to, Liz?
2.
2. Let's say 2. All right.
When will you ever use "we don't stand a chance" in a sentence? I'm sorry. Can we get some adjudicators in here? Get some judges.
Do you ever do sports or anything like that?
Have you seen me?
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
but I'm
my
trying to think of a
sports-
situation where
My
you'd use
sports
it.
is professional sleeping.
Sorry, Lana, you work in the corporate environment, and I think this could be relevant to a lot of your days. We don't stand a chance. So,
Yes.
yeah.
We try. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Next one's through.
Ooh.
Can ya ear mean how?
Yeah, okay, I know this one.
What's that?
What is it?
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Did you give me an easy one?
Yes. No. That's actually
1 point.
on the program. It said
Yeah.
that's a level 3, so it's a hard one.
Wow.
Do you do effects?
It
Like, can you
doesn't
put a
actually have that.
scoreboard?
That's fine. Yeah, I do.
Can you scoreboard?
Yeah.
Can you do
Yeah.
Lana?
You're pointing
one?
at it right now. Can't you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually off on your right a little bit.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just point up in the sky.
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Yeah.
That's
great.
your 1.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good job.
1, 2.
All right.
Positive encouragement.
Coming through now. The next one.
Eggs hearse sized Haley.
Oh.
Eggshurst sized Haley.
I've worked it out.
Okay, what is it?
Exercise daily.
That's the one.
Why is she getting all the
Boom.
easy ones?
Yeah, you both get the same one.
You practiced this beforehand. You guys are in cahoots, aren't you?
Yes.
Like,
That's what this game is called, Cahoots.
Cahoots. As if you would not think that any game that we play is rigged. Like, come on, Lana.
It's not rigged.
oh, it is rigged, I guarantee you. Here
Next
we go.
one's through.
All right.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Let me go first, please,
Okay.
as
Yeah,
the guest.
That's fine.
Maid, divorce, P, with you?
Yep.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
What is
good.
that?
Go.
May the force be with you.
Boom.
Well done.
I was worried you wouldn't get that one.
Yeah.
Being not up with Star Wars.
That is true.
Not up to date.
Don't they make out?
The sisters.
We got the next one.
ones
Do you
come
want to go?
through.
Did the going first help?
Yes, actually.
Okay,
Let me
great.
go first.
Go first.
Sell your laugh hon. Sell your laugh hon.
Yeah.
Cellular phone.
You got it?
Yeah, cellular phone.
Oh,
Is that a level 3?
that's a level 0.2. Good job. All right. Next one's coming through.
Zola Reek Lips.
Oh, got it.
What is that?
Solar eclipse.
Oh my God, you're on fire.
Yeah.
Now you've
Did
got
you
it,
get one? That
right?
one though. You got that one, didn't you?
No, I had the one before, but that's fine.
Okay.
We'll let you go for it.
Are you letting me win now?
No, I
Because I
hadn't.
complained.
I hadn't got that one.
I
yet.
will complain to management.
Okay, Karen.
if I don't win one of these. Okay, ready, please, James.
Who got the Can You Hear Me Now?
Me.
Yeah, cool. So,
Sorry, Alyssa.
3.
Yeah, righto.
Ready?
3 verse 4
To Lana.
to Lana.
Yeah.
Wow, good job, Lana.
So, okay.
This is for match point. You got to get this one.
What do I win?
Match point. You
win.
This is your match point. If you get this, you win.
I'm going to balls it up now.
Come on.
I got this.
You got this.
You're the greatest.
Is that what you tell yourself every morning in the mirror? Lana's like, oh, you're the greatest. You're Luke Hood. I don't know why I said that was so
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Good job.
Well done.
Nailed
What
it.
a comeback.
So,
Yeah.
oh, I went from 0 to.
You went
Correct.
to 0 to hero.
So
Come on.
well
so
done.
I think you got to celebrate now.
But we
Congratulations.
both won. We both won.
Yeah,
no
because you
winner.
got to play.
Yeah, we got to play a game.
So good.
I have had a great afternoon.
Yeah?
Yes,
Well,
your
that's
puppy
good.
dogs love me, Auntie Lana.
Auntie Lana. That's what they call you. That's
Yeah,
true.
They
that
do.
is. They
I'm
were
ready for
saying-
them in the will. So
Yeah.
just let me know.
You also seem ready for us to die.
Yeah. This is awkward.
Wow, don't drink that drink,
Sorry.
James.
Yeah.
I made it just for you.
That's not funny. All right.
Brilliant game time.
Yeah, it was
With
a
a deadly
good game.
twist.
Deadly twist. Yeah. Awkward. All right. Let's move on.
Please.
Yeah, well, that was that.
Wow, what an intro.
I know, right? I like how like short that one is. It just goes boom, 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 boom,
And we're
boom,
here.
boom, 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 boom,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom,
And
boom, boom,
it was shorter
boom.
than that.
It was shorter than that.
This segment is called.
It's like, what is happening? So confused.
I'm just here for a good time.
This
That's true.
segment.
So far, so good.
I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm having a terrible time. No.
We call this segment Warren.
What do you reckon?
We just named it one day. Warren. What do you reckon?
Ooh.
Warren could be friends with Christina.
No. Warren doesn't sound like a. No. Christina is high class.
Yeah,
She's
that's
classy.
true.
She's classy. She's a classy girl.
Well, Warren came because this segment is
rabbit
called
hole.
Down the Rabbit Hole.
The rabbit hole is a Warren, apparently.
A rabbit
Okay.
Warren.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's go with it. I'm fine.
So you
This-
guys have a bunch of stuff for this one.
yeah,
I didn't have to do anything for once.
you just turned up to have a good time.
I just turned up.
which is normally my role.
Yeah.
I'm the podcast princess that just is like, hey guys, what are we doing today?
Oh.
But this time I did a little bit of preparation.
I love this about you.
I've written pages.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good job. We're
I
going to be
just-
here a while.
I wrote like 3.
Strap yourselves in,
Hold on.
guys. This is going to be a roller
I took
coaster.
this seriously.
I wrote 3 things and separated them by lines. One's a single word.
So prepared.
Okay.
Okay, should I just throw this?
No, I think we're
No,
going to need it.
definitely
I
not.
think we're definitely going to need it.
Okay.
But
Okay, so from what I hear, we've
Yeah.
got medicine. So medicine is...
Well,
You've got medicine? Do you have medicine for that cough?
well, I think it's a great tie-in. Like, Alyssa needs to go. Take a sip of water.
Yeah. Are you going to be all right?
No, keep going. One more.
Throw it out.
Just one more. Ooh, yeah, that hit the spot.
There he is.
Yeah, that got it. I can tell right there. Oh, I feel relieved.
So what I heard was we're doing medicine?
medicine and health.
Medicine
Yes.
and health. How healthy
Yeah.
are you feeling right now?
Really healthy.
Liz
I
just had a
definitely-
coughing fit. I
definitely
did
didn't
cut
try-
some of it out.
Yeah.
Look at me talking about the future thing that I'm going to do about, which makes it think like it's happening now. How good's that? That's like a mind freak right there, isn't it?
That's very like Inception of you.
Yeah, I am Inception.
Okay.
You're a
well,
magician.
I'm inside myself. That's what Inception is, isn't it?
I think you've just broken me.
I've just broken you.
You're inside yourself. Aren't we all inside ourselves?
James broke. Yeah, sure.
The first time you've broken
We
a
could
guest.
actually go down a rabbit hole with that. Are we inside ourselves?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are we
Okay,
a
that's
meat
not-
machine
No, we're not. we're not
controlled
going
by
there.
our brain?
That's not what.
And we are just the conscious inside the brain.
God, stop. I don't know how to deal with that. And it's not what we're talking about today.
Okay, so medicine throughout the years and the
Yes.
dumb stuff that happened.
Yeah, I
Is
thought
that right?
we'd start with medieval time
Okay,
and work our way back to current day.
so medieval with Lancelot.
Sure.
I mean, he wasn't specifically listed, but he could have been around.
We didn't name
Back
him.
in the day, people were called Lancelot.
Why is that? Do you know?
Oh, go away. Go away.
You're upset because you laughed at it.
Stop it.
I had a chuckle.
Should I leave?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. So what I found most exciting about when I think about what medicine was available in the medieval times was the fun things that they put in cough syrups.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the medieval time, they had cough syrup.
No, we were just going back like as far as we could, and I will talk about the funniest thing from medieval times. But before we get into that, what used to happen was people would travel around. So medicine people would travel around and they would be selling like different elixirs and different cough medicines and things like that. And they were called the nostrums. And they're like traveling medicine shows.
Okay.
And so there was just no regulation and you could put whatever you wanted in it. And, you know, what started as probably innocent things like herbs and things like that, great. And after we get through the medieval times, it turned into not so great things.
Okay, so we get to look forward to that soon. Is that where,
we'll continue on that. But I just want to set the scenes. Like your access to health and
things
medicine
got a little out of hand from the sounds of things.
A little bit loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you got? What's the first thing that like happens throughout history where it's like caveman comes out of cave?
No, we're
fast forward.
We're fast forward. We're a little bit.
No medicine until medievals.
Correct. Well, look, there wasn't a lot of recorded stuff. I mean, there was probably a lot of natural things, but nothing like super fun. The thing that I got stuck on that was super fun was women being diagnosed with hysteria.
Oh, I love this. Because it's still happening to this day.
Yes. Oh my god.
So
yes.
I think what's great about it is it was so common.
Yeah.
And it was seen to be this chronic thing that women struggled with. And so some of the symptoms are so great. So they are shortness of breath, fainting.
Meanwhile, they're wearing corsets. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nervousness, irritability, like not interested in food, eating too much, not interested in sex, making sexual advances on people. So just like complete opposites.
Like everything.
Everything, any type of behavior was basically they were like, sorry, hysteria.
Can you calm?
Yeah, just this is hysteria.
Check yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Slow down, ladies.
And so this went on for hundreds and hundreds of years, and it was still being diagnosed until the early 20th century.
I've heard
So it's
about
just
this.
so common. Now, I think there's two really important parts. One is it is no longer recognised as a medical disorder.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we've moved on.
We're labelled with other things now, but
Yeah, correct. But hysteria isn't one of them. Which is it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
Because I read up on the main treatment that they used in order to fix hysteria, which was manually stimulating the genitals of female patients to the point of orgasm.
That's so good. And they're disappointed by this, aren't they?
It's a shame actually that it's no longer a common diagnosis. So whatever women had going on, there was chairs that you were strapped in. There was not the earliest, but like common medical like equipment and things were kept in order to be able to do this to women in order to bring them orgasm in a doctor's surgery.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Another one is lobotomies.
Yeah, correct.
So they used to do lobotomies on hysterical women.
Yeah,
through the nose?
Through the eye cavity. Yeah.
So a lot of people were actually, they were say victims of lobotomies or hospitalised on the basis of this. So there is a dark side to it, but the fun side seems like a lot of fun.
It does.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, right?
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah,
a man came up with that.
I mean,
Clearly.
did they? Did they? What woman's like, I've just found the cure for hysteria.
Yeah.
Every time a woman is irritable, all you need to do.
Yeah, behind every
Hold on a second.
good idea a man comes up with, there's a lady influencing it.
So here we are blaming men for all of that.
Oh,
but
yeah, no.
maybe
Some woman's
not.
like, you know what you need to do for her?
then she walks away smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm good.
Fine.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Is this where the saying "you just need to get laid" or something comes from?
I mean, I don't know. It probably didn't do anything good for all of those stereotypes around, you know what needs to happen. Yeah. So anyway, probably comes from that.
You're a bit hysterical. I think you need to get laid.
Yeah, probably. So that was probably my most interesting one. Did you have anything else from around that time or early?
Yeah, but not as interesting. not as fun. Not
We
as
did
funny.
Come out in the hard in the front.
Yeah, not as funny.
Okay.
I have from the Chinese century.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if it's funny. It's funny to me.
Okay, great.
Okay.
But I probably have a gross sense of humor.
Okay. I can't wait.
So what came about in the Chinese century was around the bows and how to correct some of the issues that they were having there.
Okay.
And it's around, and I don't know how to say the word, but I'm just going to say it. I think it's personally hilarious because I am a child. Fecal matter transplant.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So this has been really popular lately, and it was also publicized on South Park, which
Of course.
you know,
all good pop culture references come through South Park.
So if you know that they're ripping on it, you know it's a thing. So basically, transplanting, one donor's stuff
Poo.
into another person to balance out their microbiomes. So this was started in the fourth Chinese century to the 18th, which is Chinese.
Wow.
Chinese, yeah.
Do you know,
Holy shit.
Yeah. Thank you. That was a good one.
so, now it makes sense to me because, do you know, the way they go about it is they can put it in capsules and things like that. I'm just thinking.
God, it must be
back
a big
then-
capsule to get it in.
Back then,
How big's the poo?
they don't need to put a whole poo in.
Oh, okay,
Just some parts of it. Back then,
Do they use scissors?
did you eat it? Did you eat the poo?
Oh,
no.
How
How else did you get it? Because you
Hold on, let me
can't
check
cook
my notes.
it.
Let me
You
check my
can't
notes.
put it in.
cook it.
Well, you can't because that'll kill off the microbiome that you're trying to get into you. It's serious business now though, because
Doing your business.
you're that's one way to get if you don't have a healthy gut, one way of getting a healthy gut is using someone else's gut microbiome,
Yes.
which is present in their poo or fecal matter, whatever.
Think about it like blood. If you've got good blood or you've got
Yeah.
bad blood, you get a blood transplant.
Yeah.
Think about the same thing.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has bad blood, doesn't she? Isn't that a song?
Oh, we're not going to Taylor. No, we've had this conversation, James. You leave Taylor Swift out of this.
Sorry.
Do you reckon she has good poo?
I was going to say, Taylor Swift could be selling her poo for people to do fecal matter transplants on, and people would eat it up.
Okay.
Eat it up! Oh my God.
Hold on.
no.
Time.
Disgusting.
So, based on that comment,
Okay.
neither of you have seen the South Park episode.
No.
Okay, for those who are watching, please go to season 22 or 23.
Oh, I know the one.
The celebrity
Okay.
that they are trying to steal.
Is it Taylor Swift?
It's not. It's
Okay.
the GOAT, Tom Brady.
Oh.
Tom Brady's poo.
I was in
Wow.
stitches. Because
Okay.
everyone
Who's
is trying
Tom
So-
Brady?
Is that a joke?
He's a goat, did you say?
Is that a joke?
No, I don't know. Tom Brady is.
He's a footballer in America.
in
Oh,
America.
okay.
Like
In America.
NFL.
I don't
yeah.
know. He's like the best. I don't know. He's just
Yeah.
a tall white dude. Meh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Meh. Meh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they
He's
talk,
a big deal.
Yeah, apparently he's a huge deal over there.
And he's known for his poo.
Well, that's what South Park says. And do you know what? Whatever they say,
Sometimes it has a bit of truth to it. So who knows?
I don't know. I would
Yeah.
trust those guys with my life. Trey and Matt, if you're watching.
Sorry, you trust South Park guys with your life? Like, doesn't
Trey
one
and
of
Matt,
them
yes.
doesn't one of them die every time?
Oh no! So
it
you're thinking
Kenny?
of the
sorry,
fictional characters.
So Trey and Matt are the creators.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we're not trusting Cartman Kyle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably don't.
We're not
No.
trusting cartoon fictional characters. Sorry.
No, no.
Okay.
The
I'm
real
sorry,
people
James.
who were the brains behind
Yes.
that
You
weird
would
and wonderful
trust
creations.
them with your life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I just think they have so much invested, but they still keep so true to themselves.
Okay.
So in
Pushing the boundaries
to not divert too much. So on I think it was the 1999 MTV music awards.
Yeah.
So Marilyn Manson was there with Rose McGowan. So it was a huge deal. It's obviously the 90s. Like everyone is there. And Trey and Matt turn up and they're not only in dresses ripping on, Gwyneth Paltrow and Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Yeah.
They also go taking some substances.
Okay.
So they get out of the limo wearing these dresses and like these like glasses on substance and they just like cruise through the night. And I just think like, how do you stay so true to yourself with all these pretentious people around you and not be intimidated? You wear a dress in public.
Yeah, correct.
Did
Just lean into it.
yeah, okay.
Sorry, as we were. I
Okay,
digress.
no, that's cool.
And that's also how I feel
And
about
that's-
the Chinese people.
And
So
that's
stay true to yourself.
and that's the medication that they took, so it's still on
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Brand to this conversation.
Yes.
So what else we got?
Thank you.
Well,
Well, how happy
you may
asked
not
that
know,
question.
but some of the medication they took used to be found in cough syrup.
Oh, good tangent, is
Good
it?
tangent.
Okay, tell me more.
So cough syrup used to be filled with all types of wonderful things.
Okay.
Two most common ingredients. Now, what do you get in cough syrup today? Nothing, right? It's
codeine?
been
Codeine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you would be lucky to get codeine.
Okay.
You would
You
be
have to get that over
lucky.
the counter
Correct.
stuff. Yeah,
That
you
is
need
over
your
the
ID
counter.
card.
You need to beg and plead. I'm really, really sick.
So what is it? Sugar.
You're getting yeah. You're basically getting
Lolly syrup.
not a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Right. And this is because in 1906 the U.S. Food and Drug Act came in, and they were like, none of these traveling medicine shows, none of that. We're going to get serious. But before that, they had the good stuff.
the good stuff.
So
Okay.
so pre. What
So
is it?
is this cough
1906.
medicine?
Yeah.
So when people had a cough, what did they get?
Yeah. Or your toothache.
A toothache.
A
Okay.
mixture of opium and cocaine.
A mixture of both of them.
Correct.
Wow.
Really common to put the two together.
That's pretty
Because the
crazy.
opium was really great at suppressing a cough.
Yeah.
And the cocaine was just really fun. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But it was particularly in there for like pain relief and particular for like really bad toothaches. And, they didn't have the dental system that we have now. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine how bad that was. But
That sounds pretty wild.
a cough and a toothache and take some cocaine and opium and
You're set.
you're set. Exactly.
Do you
gone are
think
the
about
days.
all the people that would have had to like trial and error? Like, Dave's dead today. 'Cause
Too much cough medicine. How much
Okay,
should
all
he
right.
have?
All right, make a note, make a
yeah,
note.
just scale back like one
Can
big
you
less
try
than
this?
that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like food though, like when they did hunter-gatherers, like who was the idiot that tried the red berry? You know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
Did
Shoddy,
they-
not it.
Did they name red berry after Berry, who actually died eating the red berry?
Yeah.
You got to think, all these things like scissor, paper, rock, who drew the short stick. Like, did they have that back then?
Surely
say so.
they did.
or were they just like, not it?
Or
Yeah,
was
whoever
it,
jumped back the fastest or something.
was it the person who was like the last person back bringing food that day that had to try the food?
Maybe
It's
it
like
was
you
the
wanna
guy
get-
that has so it's the sickest guy that always gets the poo implant. Maybe he was the one that keeps trying these new things until he dies.
Not like sickest. He's not sick as.
Well, it's
Well,
sick.
it could be that too. He's like, gangsters, come on. This bear's trophy eyes, bro.
What other things do you have? No, I can keep going, but I thought that cough syrup one was a nice segue.
That is a good
No,
one.
I did note down though that they did used to use wine as an antiseptic.
Okay.
Yes. So imagine be like, oh, my toe.
Put some wine on it.
Just put some- and then it just like casually like went through the years. Like, oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna have a wine.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is an antiseptic. Oh, also like it has religious meaning as well. So if you're unwell and it could have some type of like,
Oh, like I'm not feeling really good. Like,
and this,
God.
this is going to help me embody the Lord. That could also be a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, those Christians, they know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if wine is a solution. Like,
Yes.
Okay. They also used to use mercury to treat syphilis and leprosy.
Yeah. Idiots.
Where
Yeah,
do you even get mercury from?
Getting that
They
right
get it
dose.
from Mercury.
They get on a ship, go to Mercury.
No, they
Yeah,
don't
back
get
in the
on
day.
a ship.
Oh.
They mine it from Mercury.
Am I
Anyway.
learned? I didn't come here to be educated.
Moving
James.
on.
They don't.
It's found in nature. Well, it's fine in the earth.
Educate me on a Friday night.
Educate me.
But
Talk to your husband.
But find balance of the amount of mercury to get rid of it before you die of mercury poisoning.
Fish.
So that was
Fish.
that's related
Fish.
to mercury poisoning. You are right.
I know you invited me here for my brains. So.
Fish.
Yes, that's
That's
a
a
way
game,
to
isn't
die.
it? That's a card game.
Give me an IQ test. Smash it.
So they actually thought that syphilis and leprosy
Yes.
were from the same disease for a while because they were able to treat them both with mercury. So they thought that they were
They
related.
Successful. They still died.
I mean, it's hard to say, right? Because they may not have died initially. They may have died later
causes.
if they were able to have such a small dose that they didn't die immediately. But how would they have known at that point in time that it was from mercury poisoning? Because they didn't know that mercury was.
They were like, oh, this will fit. Like, let's just bridge that
I mean, they
gap.
just like died and they're like, I don't know, it could have been a number of things. Like, you know, he also had a half rotting leg. Like, I don't know. So I thought that was interesting.
Was this where Mercury in retrograde
No,
was a thing?
no,
Ooh.
that was unrelated.
Okay, different thing.
Stop trying to make it happen.
So
Stop making it a thing.
across this entire time, and actually I should have put these in order, but
You're doing great,
I
sweetie.
did say I was going to do it in order. They're not in order.
Nah, you're good.
Did you write it in order?
It turns out no.
And that's why we love you.
Yeah. 3,500 years ago in Egypt, they used leeches to
Leeches.
leeches.
Yeah.
We like Egypt, don't we?
We do like
Ancient
Egypt. We
Egypt.
keep coming back to ancient Egypt.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop what?
Hold on. I know this isn't about me.
Yeah.
What kind it is?
Thank you.
Yeah.
When I was in year 10.
You went to Egypt.
No, I actually went
When
to
were
be,
you in my tent?
Thank you. We don't talk about that. Melissa.
Oh, she knows about it.
Yeah.
When you were in year 10,
I wanted to be
a pharaoh.
an archaeologist.
Oh, didn't we all?
Did
Till
you
we
watch
realised
Jurassic
that-
Park?
Until we realised archaeologist wasn't a real job.
Well, it was really around the time The Mummy came out, and
yeah,
like
great.
Brendan
Oh,
Fraser. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus! I'll go to Egypt. Is he gonna be there?
I'll
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we were.
So they used leeches.
It's just like, yeah,
Just
as you
okay.
were. Continue.
Use leeches in order to, well, first they thought bloodletting was a really important thing in order to, which we kind of talked about a little bit when we were talking about
Yeah.
other people. I can't even think. There was that guy, Rasputin. I think we're talking about Rasputin.
Bloodletting.
Anyway, bloodletting.
Okay.
Yes.
But they seem to think that it was actually, you know, it would be beneficial if you had different ailments. Oh, if you just let some blood out, it's fine.
Just have your period. It'll be all right.
Yeah, just like we'll put some leeches on you, like it'll be okay. We'll sort it out. But they actually, I didn't realise how prominent it was. So in 1831, there was a hospital, which I didn't write down the name of, and they were using upwards of 50,000 leeches a year, which is a lot of leeches.
Yeah.
4.4% of the total hospital expenditure for that year was spent on leeches.
Yeah, wow.
So
How much do leeches cost? Surely you just go to a river or something.
they cost between
Farm them?
1 and 3 sixpence.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
I didn't expect you to have that information ready.
Yeah, I read
You
it
are
earlier.
prepared.
I read it earlier.
You are prepared.
But what's actually really cool about leeches is they had a resurgence in the 1970s.
Yeah.
So we
Ooh.
started using them again more when we started doing microsurgeries and things like that. Because, fun fact, leeches actually secrete an anticoagulant
Yes.
that enhances wound healing.
Yeah.
So they're actually really cool.
So if you think they're so cool, something happens
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, Alyssa, James,
We're gonna get these leeches.
we need to cure you. We're gonna put some leeches on you
Whereabouts on me?
anywhere."
So do I get
So
to
you're
pick?
saying yes? No. To save your life, we're putting
Oh
leeches
yeah,
on
fine.
you. Done.
Whatever.
Done.
Whatever.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they
there's worse
they
things.
used to do bloodletting because they thought that there was the 4 humours. So
Yes.
back in the day, they thought there was like these 4 humours.
Yep.
Blood was one of the humours, and they thought that releasing some of the blood would balance the humours again, so you would become healthy again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very strange. I'm glad we've moved on from that now in today's modern society.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah. I wonder how many people died from bloodletting.
They were just like,
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah.
Too far.
And could it have not been immediately, but then they were susceptible to disease and then died of disease. But anyway, these are the joys
knows?
of the way we treated with medicine. Have you got anything else you'd like to talk about?
On the 4 humours, did you want me to bring them up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for
So
it.
it was yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm, as well as blood. That was the 4 humours.
Do you know any more information about this phlegm one?
Yeah, it's associated with the element of water, considered cold and wet. Each humour was linked to a specific temperament.
Wow.
So yeah, optimism and cheerfulness, whatever. Yeah, there's all these like feelings. So each of these things would be attached to that humour.
So optimism wasn't black bile, was it?
Yeah, not that one.
No, that's excess blood.
Not that one.
So if you're too optimistic or cheerful, you got to get rid of some of that blood.
That would really make you less optimistic and cheerful, wouldn't it?
Drown you a little bit.
Like it'd
If you're-
really hamper your energy levels to be able to be like overly optimistic.
If you have excess phlegm, it means you're calm and indifferent. God, these are ridiculous. So yeah, that's fun.
Jesus. So
Wow.
so this is all medieval we've covered. We've covered a lot of medieval. Or have we covered a little bit of modern?
I've gone all over the place.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay.
Yeah. The other thing which I found interesting is nitroglycerin.
Oh yeah.
Not familiar.
You're not familiar with nitroglycerin?
Not in that context. Give me more. Tell me
It
more.
relaxes veins and relieves chest pain. So really common in heart.
Is that Vicks?
Oh, give me some Vicks.
Vapor
Oh.
Is that what that is?
If you're rubbing that on my chest, I'm done.
Nitroglycerin in Vicks. I don't think that was their primary application. It was actually ingested in capsules, and so much so that they couldn't produce the capsules to last more than 6 months at a time. And it's still used on occasion, is my understanding, but you actually become immune to it, so you need to take more, which is then toxic. So
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't know that impacted your heart health. And then, of course, a lot of the other interesting stories were just about people trying to create or
Oh,
recreate
it's menthol.
menthol. Yeah, it's
Menthol
different.
and eucalyptus oil.
Yeah, that's a bit
Oh.
different to nitroglycerin.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Is that the thing that goes on fire?
Menthol.
Isn't nitroglycerin the thing that's in TNT? Isn't it
Yeah,
like
I
an
think so.
explosive?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think you put it into cars and they go vroom, 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 vroom. You know? And
With that sound effect?
Yeah, louder.
Yeah.
I'm just being careful with people's ears. But like, I'm pretty sure that was in Fast and Furious.
Okay.
Wasn't it? Where they pressed the nitroglycerin button and the car went real fast.
Oh.
Nitrous
Thank
oxide.
you.
Family.
Nitrous.
Yes. Nitrous. Same.
Yeah, nitrous glycerin.
Same. Let's just keep saying it. Say it
The
again.
other funny stories that I read were of people dying from trying to recreate or create penicillin
Oh, wow.
from mold.
Okay. Wow.
Why?
So
Why are you laughing so sinister?
yeah.
I feel like it was a bunch of kind of like home doctors. Like it kind of got out that penicillin came out from mold, and people were just like,
Oh, we'll save some dollars.
yeah. Imagine like you rock up and you're like, oh, I'm
got
really
mold in
sick,
my
and I'm
bathroom.
like, I have had a
Give me-
tomato
Yeah.
sitting here all
Give me
day.
5.
I've been growing mold on it. Like if you eat this, you're
It'll
gonna
be
get
sweet.
better.
How
And
much
then-
mold is on it after a day? I'm just wondering.
Oh, I mean, I've kept it here. It's shit, but I've kept it in the sun just to grow some extra mold for you.
Just extra mold.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So it
okay.
already had mold, but
Oh yeah, it was already
just a
off.
little bit of extra, so I've got
That's true.
some left for you. The rest is mine.
Do you reckon they scrape
have
it
this
off and
little bit.
just give them the mold though?
I don't know.
Or
Or
do you
they
eat the
ate the
whole
whole
thing?
This is what I couldn't find
Yeah.
out. I couldn't find out.
Do you
like,
put it on a toasty?
Oh. Yeah, are you like, can I have some ham?
If
Yeah,
you cook
what-
it, does it not work as well?
Correct. If you cook it, it wouldn't
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
These are the scientific
Yeah,
things that
exactly.
they do.
But they would have had
Scientific
to work
process.
all this out. So
Yeah.
who is the person who's getting
Testing the
poop?
toasty.
Is the same one that's getting the fecal matter transfer?
Sorry.
I like
Sorry,
toasties.
Doug. It's your day. Sorry, Doug.
Oh.
I know.
So yeah, that kind of brings us to like our modern era. I just got really stuck in just thinking about people trying to make moldy food. Other people eat their moldy food.
Yeah, right.
What have you got interesting? I know. about-
Modern?
Yeah. Anything. What else have you got?
I kind of went down a rabbit hole thinking about,
A Warren.
well, not, but yes, sure.
Okay, you're welcome.
Went down a Warren. I kind of went thinking about, all the medical malpractices that
Okay.
have happened.
Oh.
And is obviously a very, very hot topic.
Yeah.
It's obviously been really publicized on those streaming platforms. I don't know if you want to go into them
Where-
as such. Where do you want to go? Which way do you want to go?
And how? What got you into these?
Okay, there's two areas. There's like that morbid part of you that are like, for me, obviously I don't have a sinister bone in my body. So I'm like, how do people do what they do?
Yeah.
So there's that part of things.
And then
Okay.
there's Netflix. You know what you should watch next? There's that.
Oh, is that what you watch?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
the one that I told you about.
No, I'm just saying that's how you get into it. Is Netflix is like, do you know what you should watch? And then you get into a Netflix special, and then you're like,
Yeah.
this is so
Oh,
interesting.
and I'm fine. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you know who knows me better than anyone else?
Netflix.
Better than
Okay,
my.
why don't you
better.
tell us about the
Better.
best one that you've watched? What you found interesting about it?
Okay, so I won't go grim and gross. Let's go the Goop Lab.
Goop Lab.
Goop Lab.
Okay.
Goop.
Yeah.
Goop.
Is,
So-
is this the goop, the play toy goop?
No.
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 Actually,
don't want to play with this
I don't
goop?
know. No, I don't know what it means specifically.
Okay.
Oh,
What
I
it
can't
stands
remember. Yeah.
No,
There
but
used to be a hair product called Goop. I remember that.
oh.
I think
Did you
it's-
use
It's
it?
unrelated.
Or is it like a no?
Did you
It's
use
is it a perfume for men?
Oh,
That's
dupe.
dupe.
Yeah,
You had a
Goop.
dupe, didn't you?
No,
Bet
come
you
on.
had a dupe.
No.
You were the
I'm
type of guy.
I'm way outside the box, mate.
Dupe.
No, I'm not what everyone else
That's
is
what you're
wearing.
getting for your birthday.
What were
Thank
you
you.
wearing? What were you wearing? If not dupe.
Yeah, back in the day.
Obsession.
Were you like Dave
That's what you-
Washkoff Cool Water? You were in Cool
Oh,
Water.
cool.
Cool water.
You were in Cool Water, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
You were. It's okay.
That smelled like
okay.
pure gasoline. Come on. Ugh.
What about what's another one? Brute.
Oh,
Yo.
brute.
Sorry, we digress.
Yeah,
Cut
we
that
have.
No, I wore chocolate.
Chocolate.
So, is that what you wore when you were a teenager, though?
Yeah, chocolate.
Like based on the movie Chocolat.
Chocolate. Yeah.
Okay, well that answered that question.
Yeah,
I'm glad
all
we got
the-
that covered.
All the middle-aged women at the time were watching chocolate, so
Great. So you had a different target market.
Made sense.
different
Stan.
target market. Yeah.
How'd that go
They knew
for
what
you?
they were doing, so it was great.
Let's move on.
Yeah, good call.
Please.
Can we go back to Goop?
Yes.
We
Goop, goop,
asked
goop, goop,
a
goop.
question just before, which is, what does Goop stand for? I
Did
have
you
the
find
answer.
out?
Yeah.
You find out? Cool.
Yeah.
It
Goop.
stands for love and smell.
It stands for chocolat.
Chocolat.
Well, do you notice anything about the word Goop and who's it run by, or who
Yeah,
the founder is?
Gwyneth. It'll be like organization something Paltrow.
Nah, she just added 2 O's so it could mean anything. So it's just her initials with 2 O's in the middle.
That's all it is.
She wanted a generic word that could mean anything. So she used
Goop.
her
She went
initials
with
and just
goop.
added 2 O's.
Goop
Well,
could mean
she couldn't really
anything.
have it the other way around. It could be like Pong. Like that wouldn't work.
Pog.
Hog.
Pog.
Well, no,
I'm
it was
just
going to
Poggers,
be...
bro.
Thank
It was
you, I
going to
just
be
added
G and P, but she just was like, how can I make this like a little bit more not just about me and a bit indifferent? So she added a couple of O's and Goop.
And
So here
then
we
she
go.
made the medicine Goop.
No.
No.
But I do know anything about Goop. Do you have an understanding of what Goop is?
Is Goop the smelly stuff?
No.
No, that's dupe. We went through this.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so Goop is Gwyneth Paltrow's website. Sorry, lifestyle brand.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, what's a lifestyle brand? What does that mean?
Initially, she was just like recommending things that she liked or brands that she wanted to work with. She was then selling them on her website, and she would take a cut from it, I assume, and that brand would shoot up in popularity on the basis of like Gwyneth Paltrow's as like picture of health and
all of her
like
friends.
Did they say, "Oh, this just got gooped"?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. You've been gooped. Like as seen on
Goop
Goop.
attack.
Yes.
Goop attack. That was a common one. Yeah. So it was like this real like fanatic about like Goop has recommended this. This is really important. But it was extreme. Like when you think of health, it was like so it comes off the back of like Gwyneth Paltrow's this picture of health because she eats this ridiculously strict diet.
Okay.
She does, maybe whatever her exercise was at the time, let's say, I don't know, Pilates or something, whatever it was it whatever the popular exercise was at the the
Was it Pilates?
Could have been.
Sure. Let's just say it was.
Do
But
you
it's
Pilates?
gone to extreme. Yes, I do Pilates.
Okay.
It's gone to
Is it
extremes.
because it was gooped?
It's because it was from Goop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the most ridiculous items she sold, so it started with like healthcare, wellness, like skincare. She sells a diamond hand charm for $1,660.
A diamond hand charm.
So a charm of a hand that has diamonds on it that's gold and you can put on like a bracelet or like a necklace or something. She sells that.
Sounds legit.
$1,600 on Goop.
Go to the next one.
Oh yeah, an embroidered one piece, $425. Knickers of the week.
How much?
$225.
For a pair of knickers.
No. Sorry. I said knickers of the week. So what happens is they have a day embroidered onto them for the day of the week. So it's a set
one day.
per pair of underwear. Knickers of the week is a set of weekly underwear.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'd be interested in knickers that make you weak.
You just put them on a girl and they make her weak.
Done.
Oh, don't be like that. No. You'd put it on your worst enemy.
Have you got the candle?
Oh no! So I've heard about.
You just
Tell me about the candle.
Put the knickers on top of the head and they'll be like, I'm
think-
so
I don't
weak
know.
now.
I don't know.
No.
James, are you going to be able to handle this?
Are you okay?
So,
Candle.
yes.
I don't think
No,
you can
you
handle
please.
this.
No, I don't have the
Candle.
information.
Candle.
I can't remember it.
So they
Yeah.
sold, Gwyneth Paltrow on Goop, sold a candle.
Okay.
Guess what the scent was? Just think about everything we've said. Guess what the scent was. Top two guesses we'll give you.
Yeah.
Poo.
That's
Wasn't
one
poo?
guess. Wasn't that one?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Just guess.
Snails. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
That was closer.
How is that closer?
Snails is closer than poo.
Okay.
What is it?
Do we say the V word
Yeah,
or the
go
P
for it.
word? It's vagina scented.
Who's vagina scented?
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's the question,
that's the
isn't
thing.
it?
Is this Gwyneth's scent?
It's not her candle. So the thing
No.
is, these are not her products.
Okay.
She puts products that other people
I
have
would
on her.
want to know. I would want
Be
to
like,
know whose it is.
Was it you?
Who is it?
The you.
Who is it?
You.
Because this is
Patricia.
stinky candle. This is stinky candle. You need to see. You need to see that witch doctor
Yeah, should
immediately.
we circle back?
Yeah, let's circle back. The Goop. Because there's one more thing about the Goop
Yes.
that I probably should have told you before that may have helped you work it out. In
Smells like a seafood.
2008,
That does not.
that is a terrible thing to say. In 2008,
What? Come on.
Goop was sued and they had to pay $145,000 in civil penalties because
Makes me sound rich.
over
Is that all?
products.
145,000.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
No,
say
to
that.
Gwyneth Paltrow. That is
That's
great.
nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
She
but it
pulled
was
it out of her pocket.
because some of her products, including egg-shaped stones that are meant to be inserted into the vagina to improve your health, it came
Yes.
because some of Goop's health claims were unfounded.
Yeah.
So there was no
Shut
proof
Weird.
that the egg-shaped stones were actually going to improve your health.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are we just skipping over the thing?
The egg-shaped stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your comments on it?
Do you have questions?
What are they supposed to improve?
Your pelvic floor muscles.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Any
you're supposed to
further
roll
questions?
them around or something?
You're supposed to. Okay, let me explain how they work. You
Please
actually.
do.
So
This is recorded. I'm loving this.
by having something inside, it can help you because the way that you exercise those muscles is by tensing them.
Okay.
And so it can actually, first of all, you can potentially feel it in a different way. But secondly, when you have a weight in there, it actually helps you strengthen them more than if you don't have anything there.
Oh, that's
potentially.
true.
But it is unfounded, supposedly.
Guys do the same thing by tying weights to their balls.
I thought that's how all
Sorry.
I feel like there's a
Go on.
previous scenario here I'm not privy to,
I'm
but that's
good,
so
I'm
fine.
good. I'm good. It just
So fine.
it makes sense. You know what I'm gonna say?
End comment.
Not in my experience.
Okay. No, that's really good. So that's modern day medicine
Yes. So as we were looping around,
that people are going to look back and laugh at. Is that right?
as we are looping around,
Yeah, we're not even there yet. But
No.
but that's I mean that was 2008. This
Okay.
is like most recent history. But my final question is what is it? And I pose it to you beforehand to have a think about.
Yes.
What do you think it is that we're doing right now that we're going to laugh at like cocaine in cough syrup?
Yeah.
They're going to look back in history and be like,
Oh, silly
these
goose.
jokers, like they had no
Silly
idea.
goose.
Like,
I think it's like multivitamins and stuff like that.
oh yeah, multivitamins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the studies for multivitamins is
Inconclusive.
Well, it's not. Well, sort of.
I
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
3 vitamins every second night.
I know, right? And people in the future are going to laugh at that.
It's my placebo. I'm so fine with that.
Yeah, no, that's
hell.
fine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
okay.
placebo effect is a thing.
Yeah, it is.
So I think
I'm
like
so okay with the placebo effect.
Yeah.
yeah. So placebo effect might be a thing that they do in the future to
Correct.
treat things
Yes.
instead of taking this vitamin that's
that
actually
could
a
impact
lie.
you. Yeah,
Or-
exactly.
I'm not going to say it's a lie because I'm not a medical
Yeah.
scientist or
Oh
anything
yeah, should
like
we have
that.
like a warning? Like
yeah.
we're not.
This is not medical advice.
No, I think people know by now. You're not smart. So you
have a
got to
thing
think
going.
very smart nowadays.
Across
No.
the screen.
But yeah, there's basically they're saying like the amount that it says in these things, it's not the amount that's in there is not all effective.
Yeah.
So it's only
not all
a
available.
portion of the amount in there will become available to your body to ingest.
Yeah, it's not
So-
bioavailable. And some things aren't bioavailable at all in the way that they're put into vitamins. That's what they're saying now. And I think I think you're right. And what will be ludicrous is they'll go, well, if they had low iron, why didn't they just eat more meat?
Yeah,
Do you know,
or
like,
something. Or
like
why
they
didn't
should have
they
eaten
just do
Wait,
this?
leafy
Wait,
green vegetables. like,
On that, there are massive
yes.
multivitamin companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to say
Making
them just in case they
lots
want
of
to.
money.
They want to try and
Yes.
they find me
It's
and they
a
want to
huge industry.
try and sue me on
Huge.
here.
Yes.
That's massive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's your thing. You think in a couple
Yeah.
of years time, they're gonna
Yeah.
be
well,
like,
not a couple of years, maybe.
joke.
But like,
Jokers,
yeah,
you
fast
jokers,
forward
right.
and they're like, you're an idiot. Just eat
Yeah.
real food. What are you doing?
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
have a steak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sense.
correct.
Have some
Just-
spinach. You'll be fine.
Just wow, that vitamin is because you barely eat carrots. Have a carrot every now and then, and you'll be fine. Like,
Yeah, I think there's going to be some sort of like thinking like 100 years in the future. I think there'll be like DNA altering and stuff like that.
Oh, of
Yeah.
where
course.
there won't be like the need for certain things because your
Yeah.
body will be able to do certain things for it.
yeah,
Because there's animals out there or whatever that have unlocked the ability to create their own whatever.
yeah, whatever it is that they need that isn't available in the environment,
Yeah.
their body can now
So
create
they
it for them.
They potentially will be
Yeah.
able to DNA stuff. Yeah.
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 What do you think is going to be funny in the future?
yeah. I have a good one on this, only because of my own experience.
Yeah.
Plunge pools, so an ice bath.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done one, and I would absolutely do it again.
Yeah.
So Tony Robbins is massive with this. He has that square pool where he's quite a tall dude,
Yeah.
and he just goes bloop straight in, bloop, and then comes out. Right?
Yeah.
The Iceman has a huge following.
Yes.
Huge following. And this is his whole thing around beating inflammation and how he lost weight and what he did to get
Yes.
healthy
Plunge and ice bath.
is to ice bath like every single day. And this is his like whole thing. I don't know what else he does with his life, but he's like, it's irrelevant. Like, this is what you need to do. I don't
Yeah.
know. He probably says what other stuff he does.
We have a
but
bar.
yeah. And we could
Just
fill it
fill
up
it
with
up.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will it
but-
take a while out of the fridge?
He probably would.
Or do you,
A container at a time. I'm not
or
sure.
you go to the survey, get a couple bags.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
How much? Oh,
But-
how much does an ice bath cost?
Well, you can actually, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You can actually get them. They're blow up now
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you just like sit into it.
How
Like
much?
you just,
But you
I
got to
don't know.
film six.
6 what?
6K.
6,000.
No, you could get it cheaper than that.
Oh, she'd be able to talk them down. I've seen her. She's
Yeah, it
great.
depends on what
No.
levels you're going to go.
6K would be like an actual proper physical one. You can get a blow up
How much?
ice bath.
I've done a blow up ice
I reckon
bath,
like
$10.
I reckon $200 you could buy one.
Yeah.
$200.
If that.
Okay, how much is ice?
I don't know.
Oh.
$10?
$3? $4?
$10.
Do you
$5?
do you
have
want
to
to come
fill it
with
up.
me
$10.
one
So
Saturday
there's
morning and
80 ice baths just by going and grabbing a bag of ice?
Nah, it's only going to last once. That whatever ice it's not going to stay cold.
you're going to do it a couple times.
Yeah, 80 times.
No, it's,
You're going to
Okay,
need to
no,
replace
no,
the
don't
ice
correct
every
him,
time
don't
you do
correct
it.
him,
It's
don't
fine.
That's once a week.
okay,
Yeah.
James.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Once a week for
Yeah.
1.5 years.
Yeah.
Do
Perfect.
you guys want to come with me the next the next ice bath I do?
Oh,
Where
I've
is
done
it?
them, so I'm good.
That was a polite no.
Yeah, you went into the North Sea.
I went into the North Sea twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was your therapeutic
I
benefits?
was
Did you
on
have
a-
any?
I was on a high for the rest of the day. I was very excited. I was probably super hungover beforehand, and I didn't feel
Yeah.
as hungover afterwards.
Okay.
So I would say all around, because it was Boxing Day and New Year's Day.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I felt a lot better afterwards, actually. But I'm still not rushing out to do it every day.
Yes.
So what it does is it keeps shocking your body, right?
Yes.
It shocks your cells to reinvigorate your cells, all that kind of stuff.
It's
on
just a
molecular
reset.
level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you
correct.
think though, in say 100 years' time, they're going to be like, who told them this? Like,
I think they're going to be like,
who did
It's
this?
so good.
in the scheme of things,
Because
they were
it's
trying to.
biohacking. That's what that is.
Yeah.
So I reckon there'll be different ways to biohack in the future, but I think they'll be like,
Yes.
oh, these guys are actually smart to biohack like this. I think that'll be like,
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So
we'll
you'll
use it to
just
the
like
advantage.
have a different way of doing it, and you're like, so the original way of biohacking was they used to plunge themselves in cold water.
yeah.
Those
Until we figured
jokers.
out how to recreate
goose.
DNA. And
Yeah, we put a patch on now, and it does the same thing for
Yeah.
us.
It's an
Yes.
injection. Done.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
done
my God,
forever.
it'll be a pill or it'll be a patch for sure.
It'll be a
be-
microchip that does a particular pulse to your body
Yeah.
to
It'll
be able
probably
to.
be like a capsule with poo in it.
And we've circled right back to the Chinese.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm keen.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a micro trip.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Micro trip.
Trip. Thank you.
Speaking of microtrips, that was your other thing on there.
So good.
Yeah. So
Well, this has kind of come from the medieval times to modern to now. Now is around the use of herbal remedies. So plants, mushrooms, psychedelics are very, very, very popular at the moment.
Joe Rogan, a fellow podcaster, talks about it all
colleague
the
of
time.
yours?
Yeah, well,
He talks about,
we run in the same fields, you know.
the like small amounts of like microdosing.
Yes.
Is that what we're talking about with LSD? Is that
Yeah.
what he does?
The LMNOP.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do
Yes.
LSD. It's
It's different.
psilocybin.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I could not say that word.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You're
struggle
welcome.
with ambiguity. Oh fuck.
Ambiguous.
I was
Yeah.
so confident going into it.
That's whether you need to pee or not. You
Yes.
don't know yet. So you're just hanging out in there, just being like, I think I need to pee. I don't. I do. Oh, it's an ambiguity.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ambiguity.
Nailed it.
That one's for you, Jaden.
Are you sure? I thought it was ambiguity,
No, that's fine.
No.
like antiquity, but ambiguity.
Thank you. Thank
Close.
you.
Yeah.
So yes, it's gone through it's carried us through all these years.
And do you reckon
think-
it'll continue?
Yeah. I think if they can find ways to do things that are free and cheaper,
Yeah.
they're either growing stuff from the ground, foraging it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people
Yeah.
are trying to escape, right?
Yeah.
They want to escape or see things more clearly or see things differently.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, I
that
think that's
whole-
just a human nature kind of thing.
Well, that's the thing.
Like
that
the
whole.
band.
I love the band Human Nature.
Oh,
Going-
don't get me started.
Go-
Go
Going-
on, treat yourself.
Every time you cry.
Okay.
Save up all your tears.
Well, I thought we were going to.
I will be your angel. Anyway,
When
moving
you
on.
disappear.
Anyway, I have nothing else
Sorry.
to add.
This is not
this is
my
it.
I
Australian
went
Idol.
for the baritone there.
Thank
Just,
you.
yeah.
I went
I
high.
appreciate
I was
it.
the small guy that went high.
The small guy.
I can't remember.
That's how we
Michael?
remember him.
Michael.
I don't know.
Michael would listen to this.
Yeah. Oh, he does, yeah. He's one of the 20 viewers.
Well, I think we've covered off a lot of topips.
I think we have. We've definitely gone
that
through a
enough?
rabbit hole.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we started
are.
with medication and gone to human nature. So
Who da thought?
I know, right? This has been fun though.
I love it.
enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me finally.
Well, you
It's
can
been
come back
so
to our
good.
final session where we can wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up right
Okay.
now. Okay.
Right now.
Right no. Right.
No.
now.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, you know what that song means?
It's the last part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're sad.
Oh, yeah, because we've had lots of
sad.
fun.
It was fun, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Lana.
Yeah.
I think
The
everyone.
Lana Banana.
I think
Pocket
everyone
Rocket.
has enjoyed me being here today.
Yeah, we
Tonight.
have. Oh, yeah.
Every single person that's watching has enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It has been.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just give yourself a little pat on the back there, and
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
hopefully it won't be so long between when I first ask you and tonight and the next time you're on. Just
It was a long time.
it was
that
a
a
long
while?
time. It was a while.
It
It was
was
a long time in the making.
It
Hello.
was, and it was worth
my
it.
fault.
The anticipation was high.
Oh, I was so
Well,
excited.
Yeah. Now I know what I'm doing. Now I know what I'm in for. Now I know what to expect.
Yeah.
Just get ready for next time.
Did you have fun?
Oh, so much fun.
Okay, well, that's good. That's
Okay.
what you want, really.
Thanks. Thanks.
And we've come off that high, and now we have some
Oh.
news.
Yeah.
I mean,
You get to have a break from us.
just for
You're
a little bit,
welcome.
only for a little bit,
Yeah, only for
Um,
a little bit.
only for a little bit.
Couple of months. And
Yeah.
then we'll be back.
We'll be back with new guests,
Your new guests.
repeat of same guests.
I probably
some
have
of your
new
favorites.
shoes. And you'll have a new
I'll
car.
have a new car.
Hopefully you can give us some names in the comments
Yes,
there.
I do need a name for my new car.
I will let you know
yes,
what Sunny
we'll find out what
suggests.
Sunny suggests. That would be
Yes.
amazing.
I need a new hat.
We'll get a new hat.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a new hat when we're in Japan.
Do I get a new hat?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have a new hat too. I'll get you one in Japan.
Thank you.
Sunscreen.
Yeah,
The sunscreen we have is pretty old.
yeah.
So we'll need some of the new stuff out there. What else are we running out of? Put on the shopping list.
Do you want me to just talk through the shopping list? Like we need some 9-volt batteries and some ground garlic that I forgot to get today.
Oh, that's true.
So
So
hopefully
we'll
we've
have
got
some of
that. Yeah.
In a couple of months' time. No, I appreciate it. And like seriously, this is it's not really our choice. Like this is mandatory break that we need to have. It's a part of the rule book.
Yeah.
In podcasting.
You can't accumulate too much leave. You're like forced to take it. So
Yeah.
we've gone too long. This season's gone out for too long. And then they
HR's
just like,
emailed
hey,
us.
you
They're
need
like,
to take a
"Guys,
break. You have to take a break.
Rein it in.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And the rain came.
And then this whole time though, all we'll be doing is just madly getting all of your like thoughts for the next season and just
Yeah.
like planning
More
away.
questions,
Yeah,
asking
exactly.
questions.
Thinking about everyone.
Yeah.
I'll think
What
through
do
the
they want?
Yeah.
break as well.
Yeah.
I'll try to.
I'll
Like,
be-
even though it's illegal in the handbook.
No.
You're supposed to not
I think I'll be planning. So you know those I'll be doing calculations as well. Do you know those old school ones where they also like keep a running total on the paper so I can lift it up and check that I'm, making the calculations
Yeah.
properly before the
Makes
next
sense.
season.
How long
So-
can we continue this tangent before people are like, shut the hell
They're
up?
like, all right.
Is this over now?
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
Oh.
Not going to say anything important.
So glad you all made it to this part where we say subscribe to the podcast. Leave a comment on there, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us again, Lana Banana. Do you
Thank
have
you.
any sign-off messages for everyone watching?
no, thank you for letting me push a button.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh,
Lana,
the whole time.
button
Lana
pusher.
pushed my buttons. Yeah,
Lana, banana, button pusher.
yeah. Loved
Brilliant.
it. All right.
Thanks,
We'll see you
guys.
in the next season.
Bye.
Bye, guys.